Hey everybody, it is Kylie here and welcome to my life lately. So I am going to be pre-planning this spread for the week of the 13th through the 19th, I believe. And I want to get this done before I start working so that way I can edit it throughout the week that I'll be working. And then once I get it completely edited, I will have it ready to go for Sunday so that you guys will still get your weekly plan with me. I'm going to be using the sterling ink kit like I did on my last week's spread. If you guys watched that one, I love how this one turned out. And I kind of want to stick with the same florals and whatnot. Make it easy for me, stick with the same color tone and all of that good stuff. The only difference between this plan with me and this one will be I will be using a different washi, and I've got a couple other things that I want to include along with the sterling ink subscription kit. Also, I mentioned that I was getting a new fountain pen, and this is the new baby. I am obsessed with it. It is the brand Estelle, and I have it inked up with Noodler's Beaver. So I think I can show you guys the color tone. This is the color, and I swiped a little early so you can kind of see that it does run a bit on the inkier side, but I think it looks like the perfect coffee tone, a bit darker, and I'm just in love with this pen altogether. It's got like this copper brownish color to it. I'm obsessed. I have it in the fine nib, so I'll show you guys the nib. I am very new to fountain pens, so I don't really know, what the expensive fountain pens write like. I have no idea. It's all new to me, but I planned on using this pen for this week in particular. So I just kind of want to continue with it and write a whole nother week so I can give it really good review as far as whether or not I love this pen. I do have my eye on a pen, but I'm going to wait until after Christmas. If it's still in stock, then I might treat myself with it. So yeah, I definitely I can't splurge right now. I'm not working. So currently I only have, and the one pen that I have been currently using all the time is my TWSBI Eco with the rose gold, and I have this inked up with the Noodler's something black. I'm not sure. Hold on. It's probably right here in the back too, along with my, just Noodler's black. I've also inked it up with the Diamine Onyx black, but that one seems to smudge if it gets really warm in the house, and a lot of the times it is pretty warm in this house. So yeah, I switched it for something that was a little more waterproof. And then this one has quite a bit of weight to it compared to my TWSBI. So my TWSBI is a lot lighter than my Estelle, if that's how you pronounce it. So yeah. So this one I will also have linked in my Amazon if you guys want to check that out for yourself. I personally like it, but I'm not here to talk about my fountain pens. I just wanted to share with you guys the pen that I'm going to be using for these spreads. So for the washi tapes, I will be using the Coffee Monster Co's in like the lighter form. It's not as orange as like the first one she released, so this must be like the 2.0. And then I'm also pulling in another one of these Simply Gilded perforated washies for up here. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Tombow 990 for darkening up this spot. Now I have my entire Tombow brush pens here, and this one right here looks closer than the 992 that I used last week, especially because I'm tying in this washi. So we're going to do that, and we're also going to throw in the this week. Let me fix that real quick. This week portion of this washi for the top. I know it's a little higher and that might bug me, but I'm just gonna leave it be and call it good. So I'm gonna quick darken these lines and write in the days of the week with the number coordinating to the day, and using my Tombow brush pen and hard tip. Alrighty, so now I'm going to add in these little date stickers, and I just want to mention that I had a very hard time with them last time, and when you guys look at the number, you guys can barely see it. I can see it just fine over top of this washi, but you guys could barely see it on the video. So I'm actually going to put them down here instead of where they were last time, and then I will be right back. Alrighty, so sorry if you hear my daughter in the background. I am going to be using the weekday stickers for this particular spread from the subscription kit. So I wanted to kind of talk to you guys a little bit about my week so far. Today is Friday now. The Friday before I go back to work. Actually, I might. Okay, so yeah, today is the Friday before I go back to work. So I am getting everything ready this week for me to go back. I've got labels made for Kinsey's bottles. I've got, ooh, that's weird. Like, I think I folded this funny or something. I don't know. Whatever. I got Kinsey's bottles, labels made. So I had to use my my laminator for that. I even went as far as taking down all of my fall decor, and no, I am not trying to rush Christmas by any means. I love fall. Fall is one of my favorite seasons, so it's a big shocker for everyone to see me take down my fall decor early, but I don't want to be overwhelmed with having to take down decor to put up Christmas decor, so I went ahead and I just took all of my fall decor down already. and my house looks very bare. It's actually very calming, to be honest, to have like no overwhelming amount of decor everywhere. And I'm loving that. It just feels so clean and it feels good. I am somebody who very much so when my house is a mess, I feel like a mess. So I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. But for me, it's like an overwhelming amount of stress when my house is messy. Here I'm trying to get them to like look sort of straight, but they're not looking very straight at all. I personally don't think I'm gonna put up my Christmas tree until after Thanksgiving, so we will see if I end up deciding I want the Christmas tree up early. But I usually always take down my fall decor just after Thanksgiving. Oh my goodness, these are so like slanted. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fix this. I don't think it looks too bad, but my OCD is not gonna like me for this. But yeah, so I wanted to have a very minimal, stressful week going back to work, and so that included making sure that my house felt clean. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take down all my fall decor and call it good, because it looks so clean and it feels so open. So I'm loving that. This weekend, my husband is away, so it's just me and the girls, which is a bit chaotic, but it's okay. We'll get through. I'm throwing in these mini like bow headers is what they called. This is from the $1 Wednesdays at fabulouslyplanned.com. She does these really cute bow headers. I bought these probably a few years ago, and I'm just gonna throw them along this spread a little bit here and there. So I'm gonna probably just throw them underneath. I feel like that would be kind of cute to kind of break up my to-dos and just the title of the week. That's a little slanted. I don't think I fixed that. Oh well, it's gonna work. I almost want to skip this green though, because it doesn't really go with it. Not too well, but I also don't want to have a whole bunch of these green ones that probably won't ever get used if I don't. So I'll just throw them in two. Yeah, I need to stock up on some more of these. They are my favorite. And I mean, for $1 to get a whole sheet of these is really good. I don't know. If you ask me, I think it's perfect. And I think I'm just going to end off with these ones, because these ones are my favorites. I like the neutrals, and I'm going to be using the brown ink again, so there. That'll break up my to-do list and whatnot. And then for the side portion, I've got a couple different things I want to throw in here. I've got, this is from Simply Watercolor Co. They're just like these Polaroid stickers. I probably will save this for the 13th because Kinsey turns 3 months old and I want to be able to put a picture in here, so I might end up using one of these for her picture. But I also have these little bow paper clips, and then I have, this is from My Newest Addiction. I think I have pulled one of these in for one of the spreads in the past, so I want to include those. And yeah, so, and then I have, of course, all of my Sterling ink subscription, and I know that her foil is like a silver foil for this month, but I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm going to ignore that it's silver. And we're just gonna throw this one down here. Let me make my sleep tracker. I think I'm going to be including this little sticker here at the bottom. So let me just quickly get this sleep tracker done so I can move on to my next step.
Beach.
It says spring break.
Spring Beach?
This is also the same $9.90 Tombow. And I think I want to incorporate this red tone right here. Oh no, I pushed it down. And then I need the brush pen and soft tip to write sleep here. And then my Pentel Energel Clenna in 0.4 for the markings here. Now I'm going to make my no spend tracker. So I'm gonna kind of do it just like I did last week. And I'm also going to incorporate one of these bows, I think. I want to just incorporate this red tone again. Instead of doing a little money tracker thing, I'm just going to use a bow. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to cut it. Okay, so I just chopped it so that way it fits a little nicer right here. I don't mind it being half a bow. So yeah, as I was saying, I like decluttered my entire house and it feels so nice to have just an open, clean space. And I think that will be the best thing I can do for myself, given that I start work and it's already stressful enough. So yeah, actually, I want to do and then little dots over top of that. Okay, now to do a little decorating up here. I think I want to use the Fall Y'all sticker from my newest addiction. Now, I said this before my last plan with me that I used these, that these are probably not something you can purchase at this point. It's been a while since I've purchased this, so I'm not sure if these are something that you can still purchase in her shop yet or not. Ooh, sorry. And then I'm just going to finish it off with some extra decor here. I think I'm going to throw in this one as well. So my oldest daughter, she will be going to the same care center, but she'll just be in a different classroom as my younger one. And so they had picture day on this past Thursday, so yesterday. And I was a little disappointed because my youngest daughter, Kinsey, was supposed to start next week with my oldest at the same place, and I was a little disappointed finding out that the picture day was so soon, because I genuinely wanted pictures of the both of them together because they do that there. And I found out that they had emailed me asking me if I wanted to let Kinsey get pictures with Kalani, even though she doesn't start until next week. And I didn't see the email, and so I arrived on Thursday for Kalani to go, and they're like, so did you decide you wanted pictures of the both of them? And I was like, wait, what? And they're like, yeah, we emailed you. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't see the email. So I still ended up getting the girls' pictures done together, which was absolutely great. It made my day, honestly. So, yeah, this is not really like the most perfect spread, you guys. It's kind of a little bit of everything, but I at this point am just throwing things together, and I'm trying to make things work so that way when I go back to work, this is one less thing that I need to worry about. So you might not see an actual plan with me that's like connected to the time that I'm supposed to be planning with you for some time, but now I'm just going to decorate these pages, and I will come back to you guys when this is all done. Alrighty, you guys, so I just finished decorating, and I also went ahead and wrote down my to-dos for this week. I don't think this looks too bad. I know it's not 100% my favorite week that I've done, but it works. It'll do what it's supposed to do for me, so that's all that matters. But yeah, so if you guys think that this turned out somewhat okay, make sure you give this video a like. But yeah, so I just wanted to get this video recorded before I started working, so that way I had enough time to edit and upload by the time that this week in particular goes up. I did throw in a little coffee sticker that my daughter was handing me while I was putting this together, so she had her stickers out and was sitting right along next to me doing her planning. But yeah, so I cannot wait to use a brown color ink for my journaling. I think it's gonna look so good. And if you didn't notice, I kind of made it so that I could still write a to-do list underneath these little bows here. So that's why these ones are basically on this side of the page, so I can still write my to-dos and whatnot for this. And I did give myself a little bit more room on Saturday and Sunday because I think those are the days I'll get to journal a little bit more than during the week. So during the weekdays, I kind of went a little bit more ham on the stickers because, of course, my days are a little bit longer and I have a little less time for myself. I do want to make sure that I am still giving myself enough time to get some journaling done because journaling helps my mental space and whatnot. But I think I'm going to try to start setting up my next year's planner this weekend, but we'll see. I know I've already started kind of making line work and stuff on that planner to get it so that way my video, when I do upload a video of setting that planner up, it's not super long because I'm doing all the line work and whatnot. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!